Yo guys, what's up? So I'm going to be doing a review of cars in, what's it called, Rocket League, and mainly just a comparison between the two similar cars and stuff. So I've had to go out of my way and buy some of these cars just for YouTube, but I think it was worth it, and I got rid of some junk items and made a little bit of profit anyway, so that's alright. And first of all, I'm going to be doing the Breakout and the Breakout Type S. Now there isn't much difference between these two cars. All I would say is the front is wider on the Breakout, and the Breakout S it's like kind of curves inwards, and the back is a bit wider and higher up a little bit. So that's it for the Breakout and Breakout Type S. Next up there's the Dominus and Dominus GT. Now this is one of the cars where there's quite a large difference in comparison, and the main thing is the Dominus is so much longer than the Dominus GT. You can see it, and the hitboxes are similar. They have very similar like tops where the windows are. The backs are similar. Yeah. The backs are very similar. And all in all, they're quite similar cars, but I prefer the Dominus as it's a bit longer. It was quite a bit longer anyway. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So next up there's the Roadhog and the Roadhog Extra Large. Now this is one of the ones that I had to pay for, just with items. I can't remember what I paid, but it was a little bit. So the first difference is obviously the Roadhog Extra Large is extra large in comparison to the Roadhog. You can see the cars have a slightly different top. The windows are in similar places, if not like identical, because well, they're not obviously not identical, but they both have tanks on the side for the little, like, what would you say? I don't know what you'd call them. They have different wheels. The extra large has darker insides, I guess, and that's the difference between those two. But as well, the Roadhog has quite a square hitbox, a bit like the Merc, and the Roadhog Extra Large is quite well shaped. It has like sort of like a compound shape of two rectangles from the front and then just main body. And then we've got the Takumi and the Takumi RXT. There's not really much difference between these two cars, and the main difference I would say, well, if I can take this off, the main difference I would say is the lights on the front make the car look a lot different, and the weird thing on the back stays there for both of them. The RXT looks a little bit cleaner without a camo, but with the like sort of decal, the Takumi regular is so much better. I don't think I've really ever played with the regular Takumi. I've played with the RXT, so I can't really give much insight to that one. And yeah, the front of the cars where the weird nose thing is pretty much the same, and the wheels and the rest of the car is so similar. There's not really much difference to look at. And last of all, we've got the X-Devil and the X-Devil Mark II. Now the Mark II cost me a lot more than I originally hoped for, but then this guy wanted my painted Grimlicans, so I sold them to him for a very cheap price, but they're really hard to sell anyway, so I've got rid of them, and they gave me an Octane Slimline, which looks really nice in my opinion. So the first difference between the X-Devil Mark II and the X-Devil is pretty much the same as the Breakout and the Breakout Type S, I'd say, except it's in reverse. So this time the X-Devil has a thinner front, and the X-Devil Mark II goes a bit wider. The Mark II is a little bit taller, I'd say, and it is easier to dribble with because the ball can't really fall off the back, and I think the Mark II is a bit like longer as well, so that's really helpful in game situations. I've not really played with any of them very much. I think I've played about 20 games in total with them, so yeah. Now the one that I did forget was the Octane ZSR. but those two cars are very easy to find differences in YouTube. So if you would like to look at them, then you can just search it up online, or I might make a separate tutorial, or not tutorial, but like review of those two cars. And remember, if you like the video and you'd like to see more of this sort of content, remember to like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment below telling me what you want me to do next. And that's it for today. I'll see you guys next time in a new tutorial, review, or mini clip, and see you guys next time.